Hi, this is Alan from Alpus Group, and I'm going to talk to you today about project closure. So what are the most effective project closure techniques for success? Have you ever struggled with closing a project effectively? It can be difficult, particularly where you've got multi-unit sites, large blocks of flats, individual houses with multiple trades, where you've got to sequence the trades to go in and finish their work in the right order and keep those blocks secure. So they demand a lot of security and a lot of management attention. The project closure is the phase that can impact the overall success of the project, because if you don't get the closure phase right and the management of the sequences of the trades, then it can drag on, the project can overrun, which will cost you as a contractor more money. So essentially what you need to do is manage the process of closeout. Now, what sort of challenges are there? You may have incomplete documentation or lack of stakeholder involvement, or the resident engineer or clerk of works aren't available at certain times. So you've got to schedule your closeout procedures around the availability of these individuals. You've got to agree with them a standard of work, so that can be done usually on the first unit. And then you're not wasting time trying to present things for completion that aren't patently ready for completion. So you as the contractor need to manage these processes of completion of the trades, ensuring that all the snags are finished before they are presented to the client for handover. You can explore techniques for effective project closure, such as conducting lessons learned sessions from previous jobs of a similar type. You can adopt finishing sequences from previous jobs. Usually what you need to do is get the right people involved who've done that sort of work before and who've got experience of how it works best. So you can highlight the significance of celebrating successes. So every time you hand over a block of flats or a house or an area of the site, a phase of the development, then you can have a celebration and discuss learnings during project closure to improve future closure of projects or future closure of areas of the project, phases of the project. So what we've talked about is the importance of project closure and how it impacts the overall success of a project, because if the project runs on, then that is effectively eating into your profit margin. It's costing you more money, and it's costing you more time, and it's effectively costing more of the preliminaries of the job, which is the unpaid part of the job. We've talked about the need to manage the sequence of works and get the right trades in the right order. We've talked about the need for documentation and booking the inspection resources, such as the resident engineer or the clerk of works, whoever is responsible for inspecting the works for project closure. And you need to have an agreed process with the resident engineer or clerk of works, so you don't waste his time or yours presenting work that clearly isn't ready for handover. So you need to have a management process in place to get the units or the area of the building, whatever it is, ready for completion, ready for handover, before you present it as such to the resident engineer or clerk of works. So essentially, that's it. If you've got any other ideas that you'd like to suggest or add, then I suggest you comment below this video about them and tell us about your experiences and what works best. We're aware there are some very useful softwares out there now, such as Plan Radar, which enable you to get the right drawing issue for whatever area of the job you're on, and also to document the process and attach photographs of finished work and so on. Okay, let us know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Cheers for now.